Welcome, ladies and gents, to the video. Today is day 15 now, but we decided to take a move, right? And we put our 2 weeks in for a busing job, and this may be a step back, but this is freeing up mental bandwidth for myself and also freeing up my time so that I can dedicate everything and all my pieces all into ecom. Now, I was thinking about it, and I had like, the reason why I first did it is because I had a gut feeling, right? Maybe almost a calling. I don't know how you would describe that, but it was almost a gut feeling that I had to do. And thinking about it, right? It's that this job that I was working for almost, I think, like 7 months now, it was draining at the end of this month, right? It was hard to do my business. I felt like it was really hard to build momentum because every time I was close to it, I'd have to go in and then break my momentum. But now, since I have my days free, where the only thing I can do now is just simply work in gym, I can build faster, stronger, and better momentum than I could before and make my environment kind of easier to get work done. And instead of stopping at like 4 p.m., going into work, then coming back at 7, then working again, right? Now I can just simply get my work done faster, but now I have to be more cautious what I do, because since I cut off my income source coming in, I have a limited income, right? So I have to make these tests really count, and this is going to be good pressure, at least for me, that I believe, because worst comes to worst, if it doesn't work out, I can fucking go get another job. But the reason why I'm doing this, I'm putting my faith into God. I'm putting my business into God's hands. I'm putting how I'm going to simply pay for these tests into God's hands. Because I feel like this is a test of my faith, right? And almost a calling that I had to do. Some people might understand this, some people won't. But again, right? You never know until you actually have gone through this, right? But it's almost like a calling, like almost a great gut feeling that I had. And I thought about it for 2 weeks. It's either if I jump now, if I don't jump now, then I'll simply never do it, right? And the whole point of being an entrepreneur is about taking risks. It's about taking the uncommon path, just simply doing what people advise you against, right? Because we want to make something great. We want to move mountains, right? And the only way you can do this is do it when it's uncomfortable. Do the actions that you need to do it when it's simply not comfortable when you want to do it, right? Like me putting my 2 weeks in, going into my manager's office and giving her my envelope, that was uncomfortable, right? I didn't want to do that because I was like, how the fuck am I going to pay for these product tests now, right? I have my savings that I've been building up, but I'm like, how the fuck am I going to pay for this now? How am I going to simply pay all these expenses that I need? Now, I have enough income to last me about 5 months, right? That's with tests. And thankfully I live with my parents still, so it's not a very big risk, but it's still a risk that I'm taking. But I'm putting all my faith into God for this one. And this almost feels like a need that I need to do, because I'm taking this one step back to move 5 steps forward, because I'm able to think better. I'm able to make sure everything is dialed in better. And I can make sure that I don't leave this fucking room until I get something done, until something happens, until I see money into my bank account that's profit. I won't leave this room, right? I can do that now because I don't have anything my way. I simply took every obstacle that is possible and just simply I see my goal to hit. Now, you guys will see if I made the right decision or not, but the whole point of this is taking the risk, right? And a lot of you guys, I wouldn't recommend, because you might not be in that position that you needed to. You still might need your income to still learn on what you're doing, right? Like you still might need, because I spent maybe over $4,000 just simply learning how ecom works, simply learning all this, simply learning marketing, buying mentorships, right? I spent tons of money on how to do this, but now I'm confident enough for myself that I'm able to make these next tests work. And you guys is going to be here during my journey and see how everything is going. But I'm confident that I'll make something work this Q4, because now I have pressure on myself. And now I put myself to higher standards than I have beforehand. And this work needs to get done. Now, anyways, thank you boys for joining for another video, and I'm always rooting for you. And ciao. Oh yeah, we can.